Okay, good, good, good. I'm glad you're here. And we will find our spot on this beautiful planet and just kind of go around and around with your knees one way and around the other way. Good. And then we'll inhale both hands up and exhale to heart center. And then inhaling up and exhale heart center. And one more inhale and exhale, bringing it to heart center. We are grateful. And then we'll open up our arms, reaching and come over the top. Beautiful, beautiful. And reach. Just get that lovely stretch all the way through. Good. Breathing into our bodies and into this space where we find ourselves. Good. And we're here for a reason at this time, in this space, in this moment, or else we wouldn't be here. And then we're going to reach in front. Good. And reach. So just be assured that we are here for a reason. Good. And it's all being brought together in a beautiful, beautiful way. Good. And we're going to inhale down, exhale up into a star and reach. Good. And then we'll bring both of our feet together and roll around one way with our hips and roll around the other way, tuning into our bodies. Good. We'll switch direction again. And one more time. Good. And then we'll inhale both hands up, clap them at the top, and go down into a fold all the way to the ground with soft knees, slightly bent, letting it go. Give the earth a pat. Breathe into the back of the legs. And then we'll inhale. Brace your core, brace your glutes. Lift your pelvic floor as you come right on up. Great. And then roll shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. One more. Good. And then bring your left leg out, right leg back into warrior one. Hips in line with the top of the mat. Good. Opening up that right hip flexor as we inhale both arms up. And then we'll open up to cactus pose, opening up heart center. Inhale, reach, maybe looking up. And exhale, open. And inhale, reaching. And exhale, open and hold with your heart center open. Tomorrow is the equinox at 6:31 a.m. Will be the equinox. Good, good, good. We're going to reach up both hands, clap them together, point away from me so you get that stretch all the way down to the hip flexor there. Breathe into it. 2 more breaths here. And one more. Good. And then we'll step up and roll our hips around one way, roll the hips around the other way, and step back with your opposite foot. We'll open up hips to the top of the mat again. Checking that we're getting a nice stretch in the back of the leg. Checking that our hips are parallel to the top of the mat as we inhale both arms up. Exhale, open up heart center. Good. And today we're going to inhale all and exhale one. Finding that space where everything is one. And I kind of think of that as equanimity. Inhale and exhale. As being okay with whatever happens. Being the word content with whatever happens. Whoever we're with. Inhale. And exhale and then hold. Inhaling all. And exhale one and hold. And since it's the equinox tomorrow, I thought we would really bring out that word equanimity, to see things with equanimity today. And what does that mean? That would mean, well, if you think of someone that maybe you, like don't really think much about, they're just someone who's in your life, but if they were no longer in your life, it really wouldn't matter, one way or the other. And then you think of someone who you really don't like and who you wish would go away. Or you think of someone who you really love, and if they weren't in your life anymore, that would really hurt. And then bringing that to your heart and just loving all of it, all of those people, all of those situations. That would be equanimity. Inhale and exhale. And of course, our ego and our person, has a different desire for one thing compared to the other. But at the same time, there's a place in us that sees it all as one. Roll shoulders, roll shoulders, roll shoulders. Step over the opposite way and reach. And inhale and exhale. So coming to the space of equanimity. And of course, it's all through the beatitudes, where Jesus says to love your neighbor as yourself and to rejoice when we're persecuted. Good. All these sorts of things that he's so good at being a Zen master, our Messiah Jesus. He's quite the Zen master. Inhale up, bring hands at the top and tick-tock side to side. Good. He sees all as one. Good. Tick-tocking, good. And we'll rain fingers down, exhale down into a fold, letting it go to the earth. Give the earth a pat and roll on up. Good. And we'll roll shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. One more. Good. And we'll bring that right leg into a warrior two. So opening up hips, getting our hips in line with the wide side of the mat, shoulders in line with the wide side of the mat as we reach through. Great. Checking that our instep and our heel are lined up. There we go. I fixed mine. Opening it up, flipping that left palm. Inhale. Exhale it up. Hold in our exalted warrior. Inhale and exhale. Good. And Paul echoes that equanimity. And he says, I've learned to be content whether I'm abased or abounding. Good. And then back to center. And we'll reach through. Good. He's content whether things are going his way or they don't appear to be. It's all one. Inhale and exhale. And then bring it back to center. We're going to inhale up. Good. And then exhale forward. Inhale, reach. And exhale forward. And inhale. And exhale. And two more like that. Inhaling. And exhale. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. We'll come back to center. Hold. Reach. Look over those fingertips on your left hand. Feeling the power going through our bodies as we hold. Good. And then step it up. Roll shoulders back, and back. And we'll step into warrior two on the other side. Opening up hips. Good. Opening up shoulders. Checking that our instep's in line. Reaching. I like to roll my shoulders back. Tuck my tailbone. flip that right palm, feeling infinity coming through my arms as we inhale up. Good. And hold in our exalted warrior. Come back to center. And then going to our side angle and hold, reach through, extending. Good, beautiful, beautiful. And then we'll inhale up and exhale forward. Inhale, reach. And exhale, do good to those who despitefully use you, the Bible says. So we're equanimical to them. Good. When hard things come, we rejoice. We're equanimical towards it. Whether we are abased or abounding, we're content. It's all one. Good, good, good. And one more. Come back to center and hold, reaching through our arms, enjoying this beautiful pose of warrior two, and then stepping it up and rolling shoulders back and back and back. Good, good, good. And let's go right to our chair pose. So bring those big toes together. Good. And we'll get ready to go down into our chair. We're going to tuck that tailbone under as we activate our glutes and our abdominis muscles. Come sitting down into chair. Check that we can see our big toes. I like to round my tailbone under and round my back. Good. And hold. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands to heart center. Hold. Good. Shift weight over to your right foot and bring that left foot back and shine your heart. Good, 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 good. And then bringing it over. We'll go into our twist. Beautiful, beautiful. And if it feels good today, you can open up your arms. And hold. Good. Extending spine. Breathing. And then bringing both hands to our instep. We'll open it up and hold in our runner's lunge. Extending spine. Hold 2 more breaths here. One more. Good, 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 good. And then we're going to bring the knee down and walk the foot over into our pigeon pose. So walking it over, coming to pigeon, and down onto the mat and hold in pigeon. Maybe your elbows are down for this one. Good, that's great too. Or maybe you're gonna come back and hold. Let your heart center shine. 2 more breaths. And 1 more. Great. We'll bring our hands down, drop the hip, and bring the foot around. The back foot comes around into the twist. We inhale and exhale all the way into a twist here. And hold. Really enjoying this twist. 1 more breath. Great, and then we'll come up and do a little squat here so you can feel the back of your feet getting a nice stretch. And then bring your hips up into a fold. And hold. And then roll on up from there. And we'll go into chair pose on the other side. So inhale, exhale, come on down, tuck that tailbone, bring your shoulder blades together. inhale and exhale. Bringing hands to heart center and hold. Good, one more breath. Shifting weight over and bringing the right foot back this time and hold, shining the heart. And then we'll bring the elbow over into the twist. Beautiful, beautiful. And if it feels good, open up arms. Hold. Both hands come to instep, walking it over. Hold. Extending. And then bring that knee down, walk the foot over. And we'll be in our pigeon pose on the other side. Good. Breathing into the tight spots. Maybe bringing arms back or maybe coming down on elbows. Both are just great. Maybe shining the heart. Finding that place of equanimity. One more breath here. And then we'll come down and bring the leg around into a twist. Bring elbow around and we'll enjoy our twist here. Inhaling tall, exhale, open up shoulder. Beautiful, beautiful. Two more breaths. One more. Good, good, good. And we'll come back to center. And again, come up on the pads of our feet to a little squat. Hold. And then let your hips come up first. Keep your head right where it is. Breathe into this beautiful fold. Enjoying it. Breathing into the back of the legs. Two more breaths. And one more. And then we'll roll on up. Good. And roll shoulders back and back and back. And we're going to plant our feet and get ready for some balance poses. So get a drink of water if you have one. Great. Planting our feet. We're going to inhale. Exhale, sink in that chi. Really good to get the energy moving through our bodies. Making sure all the meridians are clear. Good. And then shifting weight over to your right foot as you bring the left up. Hold that knee. Circle one way. Circle the other way. Open it up at the side. Great. Good. And then we can bring it to tree pose, bringing it over. And hands to heart center. We'll inhale and exhale as we grow our trees. Well, maybe we can think of a tree when it comes to being equanimical, whether it's good weather or bad weather, dry or rain. They're not going to complain or say anything different. They're just going to stand there, content. Good, good, good. Maybe they're getting dry. Maybe they're burning. Well, you're not going to hear them screaming. They're just going to be standing there even in a forest fire. And bringing it down. Good. Rolling shoulders back and back and back. Shifting weight. Finding the earth. Good. Bringing that knee up. And when we think of it's all one, that includes emotions. That includes feeling sad or sorrowful. It includes joy. It includes great love and desire. All of these things. And finding equanimity, finding that place of equanimity that we could almost call spirit. Good, good, good. Or maybe trust. And bringing it over to tree pose. And bringing hands to heart center. And we'll inhale and exhale and growing that tree. Good. And opening it up. There's that place of comfort that we really can't leave. Always here. Just waiting for the next breath. And if you want to find equanimity quick, there is actually a physical way of doing that, which is inhaling slowly, but exhaling even more slowly. And when we do that, guess what? We will actually activate things in our body that will help us to calm down. So bringing your hands up and we'll tick-tock side to side. So let's say we inhale for the count of 6 and exhale for the count of 9. Then you're going to activate the vagus nerve, which is in our body, which will bring that equanimity. Good. Rain hands down. Beautiful. We're going to come to dancer pose. So planting the left foot and bringing the right up. Reaching through. Good. Holding. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Reaching. Beautiful. Maybe bringing the palm up to the sky. And then pointing it down at the ground. Good. And again, up to the sky. And then down at the ground. Beautiful, beautiful. One more breath here. And then down. We'll inhale both arms up. Good. Bringing it to heart center. Shifting weight over to the other side. Bringing that foot out. Reaching through. Inhale. Exhale into our dancer pose. Hold. And as we turn that palm up, we can inhale all. And as we bring the palm down, we can exhale 1. Inhaling all. Exhale 1. One more breath like that. And bringing it back down. Inhale up. Exhale side to side, getting that beautiful side stretch. Good, good, good. And then we'll rain fingers down into a fold all the way down. Give the earth a pat. We're going to come down to a downward dog. So reach into your downward dog. Walk your heels a little bit. Good. Inhaling the heels up, exhaling them down. Inhaling them up, exhaling them down. One more. Great. And hold. Beautiful, beautiful. Then bring the knees down. Pull back into puppy pose and feel that stretch through the arms. Good, 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 good. Reaching, reaching, reaching through. 2 breaths here. And then bringing the elbows down. We'll go back up to our dolphin pose and breathe into the back of the legs. One more breath here. And then bring the knees down. We're going to come up on all fours. Maybe come up to the top of your mat And then bring your right foot back and make sure your toes are on your mat. As you push through that heel, we're going to come up to tiger pose. So planting the hands, and we'll inhale and exhale, bracing core, bracing glutes, pushing through that heel as we bring the knee up and maybe even rounding the back. Good, and hold. And then bring it down. We'll go to the other side. Good. Making sure the toes are on the mat, pushing through that heel, making sure you've got some traction there. Inhale. Exhale, bringing that knee up. Pouncing tiger. And one more breath. Good. Coming down to the mat. We'll pull back to child's pose. Walking fingertips up, 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 up. Bringing tailbone down, down, down. Breathing into the arms. We can walk fingertips over to one side and breathe into the opposite side. And then walk fingertips over to the other side and breathe into that side. And then come back to center and hold. Good, we'll roll on up to kneeling. Good. Bringing hands to our back. Your fingertips can be up or fingertips down on our backs. Inhale and exhale, shining the heart. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhale. Great. Come back to center. And let's bring our feet around into seated. Good, good, good. And we will activate our quadricep muscle for our little knee exercise here, a little patella dance. Good, good, good. Enjoying that. And then bring your left leg up, give it a hug, nice and tight. Good, and then we'll pop it over the opposite leg, hold, reach around into a twist, inhaling tall, exhale, opening up shoulder, inhaling tall, exhale, open, inhale, and exhale, 2 more breaths. And 1 more. And then come back to center. We'll switch legs. Give that leg a hug. Hold. Pop it over. Grabbing the knee. Inhale and exhale. Inhale tall. And exhale open. Great. Bring it back to center. Good. We'll bring one knee up and drop it open. Inhaling. And exhale down towards the extended foot, reaching up and over. Breathing through that side. All the way down to the hip. Breathing into it. Coming back to center, reach for the knee, twist. And 1 more breath here. I'm going to come back to center, switching legs. Hold, drop it open. Inhaling tall, exhaling down to the side of the foot. Inhale, up and over, reach. And then bringing it back and reach for the knee with the opposite arm. Inhale tall, Exhale, twist. Good, come back to center. Great, and we'll go to our boat pose. So reaching behind the legs, bracing core, bracing glute, bringing one leg up and then the other. Good. Hold. Beautiful. Always coming back to breath, always coming back to this moment, to presence. Always coming back to what's actually going on in this moment. The only place God exists is in the presence, in the present, in the here and the now. God isn't in our worries about the future, and God isn't in our concerns over the past. He's here now, always waiting. Hold. The spirit is open and ready for anyone who's wanting it. And we'll melt down to the mat. Grab those knees and circle. And circle the other way. And switch. And switch. Good, good, good. We'll reach through and get our ankles and pull them close. Beautiful. Have your elbows push on the inner thighs. Inhale and exhale. And with each breath, we can come back to this moment. Inhaling all, exhaling one. We can think of that as activities or people or the universe. It's all one right here, right now. And then open up legs to happy baby. And we'll rock side to side. Good. Enjoying the extension. Beautiful, beautiful. Good. And we'll drop our arms down and go in and out with feet. Good. Hold. And then bend knees, reaching over to one side. Bend and reach over to the other. Bracing core, bracing glutes. Beautiful. Good, good, good. And reach. And reach. Good. Reach. And reach. Good. And we'll bring our feet right down by our hips. And hands on either side of our hips. We'll inhale. And exhale, brace core, activate glutes, tuck your tailbone and bring the hips up off the mat. We'll inhale them down and exhale them up. Inhaling down, exhale up. 3 more like that. 2 more. Good, 1 more. And then bringing hands under, we'll come up on our triceps and get a nice stretch through our hip flexors. Good. Grateful for these bodies. Grateful for this moment. Grateful for the spirit that indwells us, in whom we live and move and have our being. Just sometimes we kind of ignore it. But it's here. It's always present, always here, always permeating everything, in whom we live and move and have our being. In other words, inhale, it's all. Exhale, 1, dropping down to the mat, full body stretch, reach, 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 reach. Feels so good. We extend, maybe walking a little further. Breathing into all those spots of our bodies that are enjoying this extension. We'll walk both hands and feet over to the same side of the mat. And then bring that opposite side down as we breathe into the connective tissue, the fascia on that side. Paying it some attention right now. Beautiful. We inhale, extend. Exhale, dropping into that stretch, allowing the stretch to happen. Inhale, extend. Exhale, relaxing into it. Walking hands and feet to the other side of the mat. Good. And I'm breathing into this extension. Exhale, releasing into it. Inhale, maybe a millimeter further. Exhale, releasing into it. Inhaling all. Exhale, one. Good. And there's something about trust that permeates equanimity. Bringing it back to center. Good. We'll walk feet up. We'll cross the right over the left. At the ankle on the knee, open up the hips. Circle that ankle. If you want to, you can bring the thigh up and hold. And if you want to, you can activate your glutes and contract your abdominis muscles and come up and work your core a little bit. Good. And around the other way with ankles. Hold, hold, hold. Inhale and exhale. And then as we melt down to the mat, we're going to open up our arms, but keep our legs crossed. And then bring that foot over to the opposite side. And we get a beautiful stretch in the hip. Inhaling all, exhaling one. I'm not going to say that we can believe that we think everything is equal, but we can trust that it is. We can find ourselves in that beautiful space of faith where everything's all right. There's so many songs that say everything's all right. It's all one. One more breath. Bring it back to center. We're going to switch legs. Good. And open up the hips. Maybe just hang out right here, or maybe coming up as we brace our core, brace our glutes. Circle feet one way. Circle feet the other way. Extending our spine. Don't have your chin tucked in. You can extend the spine. Inhale and exhale and hold. Be sure those glutes are contracted, abdominis muscles are activated, pelvic floor is lifted. One more breath here. Melting down, the arms opened up. The foot comes over to the opposite side. Good, good, good. And breathing into that hip. Letting it go. Beautiful, beautiful. Inhaling all, exhaling one. Finding ourselves in this space of faith, of trust, and truly of love. Come back to center. Good. And we're going to plant our feet and give a little push to the top of our thighs and extend our spine. Just kind of feel like you're giving yourself a little bit of traction here. Good. Beautiful. And then bring the knees up and give them a hug. Come up into a little ball. Hold. Brace core, brace glutes. Good. One more breath here. And then release and relax onto the mat. Palms open to the sky. Tuck your shoulder blades under. Rock your head side to side. Allow your feet to open on either side as we inhale. And exhale, release and relaxing into the mat. Inhaling all. Exhaling one. Inhale all. And exhale one. Continue to bring your attention to your breath, maybe to the word equanimity. Maybe to the mantra, all one. And as you do, I'm going to read a little bit from the Sermon on the Mount. So inhale and exhale. There we go. How happy, how blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness. How happy are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you. Rejoice and be reward in heaven in the same way that they persecuted the prophets who were before you. You are the salt of the earth, but if you lose your saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled underfoot. You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see all the beautiful good within you and glorify your Father in heaven. Inhale and exhale. And realizing that this space that we are in is all that exists. This space right here, right now, we see from, there isn't anything else. I can hear some people outside talking. I can hear gardeners working. I can hear my own heart beating. But this one who sees all that, there isn't anything else. Inhale all, exhale one. Inhaling all, exhaling one. You have one more breath here. And then begin to wiggle your fingers and toes and walk your feet up to your hips. We'll rock side to side. Good. So we're going to melt onto one side and come up to seated. We'll open up our legs. Good. Good, good, good. We'll reach over the top. Get a nice stretch through the side. Then reaching over the other way. Beautiful. And then reaching for that foot. And then walking over to the other foot. Good. And then back to the center. And then walking up, we'll bring our feet together. Inhale and exhale. And one more, doing our cat-cows. Good, we'll inhale both arms up. Exhale to heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, heart center. One more. Bringing it to heart center. We are grateful, and I am grateful for you. Thank you very much. Good, 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 good. Pausing.